Before there were kings, before there were cities, before there was order at all, there was chaos. And from that chaos, one god rose to rule them all. This is Zeus, god of the sky, lord of thunder, king of Olympus. Zeus was not born into power. He was born hiding from it. His father Cronus ruled the Titans and lived in terror of a prophecy that one of his children would overthrow him. So Cronus swallowed each child whole the moment they were born. When Zeus was born, his mother Rhea deceived Cronus with a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes and smuggled the true infant away to be raised in secret on the island of Crete. Zeus grew in hiding, waiting, aided by nymphs and a goat named Amalthea, who nursed him in secret. And when he came of age, he returned, not to plead, but to make war. The war that followed is known as the Titanomachy, a 10-year struggle for control of the cosmos. Zeus freed his siblings from his father's belly, forged alliances with monstrous beings the Titans had imprisoned, and led the gods to victory. When the dust settled, Zeus did not rule alone. He divided the cosmos between himself and his brothers by drawing lots. Zeus took the sky, Poseidon took the sea, Hades took the underworld. The earth itself remained common ground for all three, which is exactly why so many myths involve the brothers clashing over mortal territory, cities, and the loyalty of the humans who lived there. Zeus's power was absolute over sky and storm. His weapon, the thunderbolt, was forged by the Cyclopes, a gift for freeing them from imprisonment. With it, he could level mountains or strike down gods who defied him. His sacred animal was the eagle, a symbol of authority so enduring it still appears on flags and crests today. The oak tree was sacred to him as well, its roots as deep and unshakable as his rule. At Dodona, priests were said to interpret Zeus's will simply by listening to the rustling of oak leaves in the wind. As king of the gods, Zeus didn't just rule the sky. He presided over Olympus itself, enforcing order among gods and mortals alike. He was the god of law, of hospitality, of oaths. To break a promise was to invite his wrath. Zeus's family was as vast as his power. His wife Hera ruled beside him as queen of the gods, though their marriage was famously stormy, in no small part because Zeus fathered children across nearly every corner of the mythic world. Hera's jealousy became mythology's most reliable plot device. An entire genre of stories exists just from her retaliating against Zeus's affairs. Athena, goddess of wisdom, sprang fully armored from his own skull. Apollo and Artemis, Ares, Persephone, Dionysus, and dozens more. Zeus's bloodline shaped nearly every branch of the Greek pantheon. Love him or fear him, nearly every story in Greek mythology eventually leads back to him. Zeus ruled not because he was flawless, but because he seized order from chaos and held it. In our next episode, we descend beneath the waves to meet the god who ruled what Zeus could not, the sea itself, Poseidon. This has been the Myth Stacks. If the old gods still speak to you, press like and subscribe. The shelf has only just been opened.